MARL wakes up every morning just a little before everyone else. At 1 a.m. sharp, the doors open at the fish pavilion. It's time to bring the public the best fish in Lisbon. Until 4 a.m. it's a bustle, with retailers, chefs and simple private consumers analysing, choosing and disputing the fish that will soon be at the table of the Portuguese, from the most discreet house to the most sophisticated restaurant. But the truth is, this little town with 250 acres never sleeps. It works 24 hours a day to serve its region of influence, from Leiria to Sines. A population of 3.7 million people, representing 38% of the national population and 50% of the country's purchasing power. Not to mention all the goods that go from here to the containers in the port of Lisbon, where they travel to the rest of the world. At 6 in the morning, cleaning operations begin. All pavilions are washed inside and out to prepare them for afternoon work. At 9, administrative services open. At noon, it's time for the customer support shop. And at 2:30, the great movement of provisioning the flower and vegetable pavilions begins. Located in São Julião do Tonjal, Loures, MARL is at the crossroads between the countryside and the city. That is, strategically placed between the producers of a vast agricultural region and the large consumer centre where their final customers await. We're not just talking about the largest supplier market in the country. We're talking about a great business, logistics and distribution centre. Many companies have installed their offices here to take advantage of all the storage, logistics, services and infrastructure conditions, in addition to all the possibilities of synergies. It's also here at MARL that CIMAB, Management and Service Markets, is located. And since June 2017, also Loures Innova, an incubator for startups. As the day comes to a close at 6 in the afternoon, a sea of cars forms in the parking lots. Then, in 15 minutes, the dance happens. 6 is the time set for the opening of both the flower and vegetable markets. Flowers quickly vanish, from those from the regions of Lisbon and the Tagus Valley to the exotic ones from different parts of the world. After 1.5 hours, it's very likely that of the product you were looking for, only a vague perfume and trace of petals on the floor remain. But in the horticultural market, activity extends for hours. It is MARL's largest market and stretches on through the pavilions of wholesalers, producers and warehouses. And that is where most transactions happen. Here, the best fresh products in the region are gathered, carefully selected by the producers to attract the senses of those who take them to the supermarkets, grocery stores and restaurants of Lisbon and surrounding areas. MARL is over 100,000 square yards of commercial area, 900 operators, an occupancy rate of 93%, more than 11 miles of roads and 9,000 parking spaces, 7 restaurants, 1 gas station, 1 car workshop, 1 bank branch and 1 recycling centre. One big global bet in energetic and environmental efficiency. Every month, 120,000 vehicles pass these gates. Every year, 1.5 million visitors. Around 10 in the evening, the movement in the horticultural market slows down and resumes in the fish pavilion. It's time to stock up and reopen when the clock returns to 1 a.m. and everything starts all over again. MARL, what's good goes from here.